Hello, today is Thursday, March 6th, 2025. I'm calling out a message to all of you to let you know that I'm thinking about you, especially if you're the kind of person that is dealing with a type of loss in your life. In 2022, my father had passed away on Tuesday, March 7th. I keep saying March 7th. And believe me when I say it was a really difficult time to be alive, I guess you could say. It wasn't easy, and it was really sad because of how everything had happened and how things just progressed to a point where he was not ready to stay here anymore. He couldn't stay here anymore. He was ready to go home. And still to this day, I think about him every day. And I know that you probably think about your loved ones too. This message is about that. Just wanted to say, for those of you who are dealing with grief, and those of you who are still grieving over something that took place in your life, whether it be a job or even if it is a person in your life, I hope that you can understand what it's like to not be alone in this situation. To me, I feel like it's very important that you know that you're not alone, because I know how it feels when your heart is breaking and you don't know who to turn to, and you don't know who to talk to. You don't know where to go. You feel lost, you feel confused, and you can try talking to your best friends, or you can try talking to your relatives or any other person that lost somebody, but most of the time they'll just say, I'm just thinking about you, my condolences, and that's about it. But that's not it. It goes much more in depth than that. You see, after the funeral, everybody leaves, everybody goes home. But then what happens with you? You go home to an empty house. You have to deal with that family situation, knowing that things will never be the same while everybody else goes about, lives their normal life. You have to find a way to fill in this gap and try and find a way to cope with the fact that this person is no longer in your life anymore, and you're never going to be able to see them again here until you're in heaven. But yeah, I miss my dad. I miss him very much. And then for my friend to have passed away in the year 2023, right after, I was really in bad shape. And still to this day, I still kind of feel it. I've been using a lot of my digital books and, my imagination to just kind of escape from reality. I guess you can say a form of disassociation, but yeah. I want to say that I am sorry to you who is dealing with this type of grief. This is not something that's easy, and it's not a one size fits all thing. Grief is not linear, they say, and I believe that it's true. There isn't just one phase to another, and then that's it. Sometimes you go back to phase one where you feel like you're falling apart. Sometimes you feel good and you feel comfortable, and you have this comfort piece of knowing that you're going to see them again. But then there's those times where you're by yourself, and once again you're back at square one where you miss them all over again, and it just feels like something is entirely gone and not right. But you go through this little cycle, and sometimes you just need to do that, and you just need to allow yourself that moment to be okay with doing this, because the process of grief is a journey. It's not a destination, and it's going to take a long time for you to go through what you need to go through. And even still, sometimes for the rest of your life, you'll be going through it, and it will probably never go away. They say it gets better as you get older, but the pain always still is there, no matter what. It still exists, even if it doesn't show on the surface the way that it once did when it first very happened, when it was a fresh wound. It's kind of like having surgery, and then you see the wounds and the scars that are left behind. But that's what it's like for me. So I hope that you know that you're not alone in whatever grief it is that you're working through, and that you can find your way to cope with your grief in the best way that works well for you, as long as it doesn't hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. Just don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to eat water. Don't forget to eat food and drink water, otherwise you will wind up looking like these poor plants. And I don't think you want to look like these guys, do you? Nope. I think not. But yeah, anyway, I hope that gave you a little bit of a smile. I know it gave me a smile, so. But, oh well. You know where to find me if you need me. I'll be around. You guys take care, and until next time, see you later.